What I'm going to talk about is selling your business, buying your business, whether you're structuring it as an asset sale or a stock sale. But when we're talking about selling, whether it's a stock sale or an asset sale, it's really, there are two sides of the transaction that we need to look at. We have the option of selling the stock in the company. So if I have a corporation, I'm going to turn over my stock certificate in exchange for, I'm going to simplify things, in exchange for a consideration. Alternatively, we can have an asset sale. The asset sale is, I'm selling you my assets, here's a list of my assets, and typically it's going to include everything. Now, this is where the negotiation comes into play on the purchase and sale agreement. If it's a stock purchase agreement or an asset purchase agreement, we're going to negotiate pretty heavily on the indemnifications. So the disclosure and the indemnification are very important on the stock sale and the asset sale, but even more so, I would argue, on the stock sale. With an asset sale, all of the individual assets are selected, and again, we're packaging the asset, so it's a going concern. And from the buyer's perspective, when I'm buying those assets, I am going to assign a basis to each of those assets and potentially be able to amortize or depreciate those assets as I take them onto my balance sheet. As a buyer, I'm not able to do that. I am taking the package, I am taking the bases in the assets carried over. Now, if a corporation, a C corporation, is selling their assets, the corporation is going to have a tax on the gain of each individual asset. So you've got whatever you're assigning your value to that asset, there's going to be a gain for each asset. If I'm going forward with my asset sale, one of the key things that I need to do is allocate the sale price to particular assets. And there's a bit of a conflict here, because the buyer wants to allocate as much of the consideration to assets that they can depreciate on a very quick basis. And the seller wants to allocate assets that are going to be generating capital gain as opposed to ordinary income. So there's definitely negotiation, and this is going to happen in the course of your agreement. So it's fine to negotiate your sale price or your purchase price of your business, but when you get to the details of how the structure is going to happen, whether it's going to be an asset sale or a stock sale, there's a very significant difference on each of them.